Hello, hello. Welcome, Phoenixes. Welcome, welcome. Raise You Five. Here we are, our weekly 5-minute lives to lift, heal, and inspire. I am with you Sundays just for a little bit. Some topics take a little longer, but some are shorter. The point is to give you a little motivation, give you a little love. And here we are. Here we are in the month of love and Black History Month as well. As I posted before, we are in the pillars of strength. We stand on our ancestors and all that they did for us. And we are here to fulfill this dream for ourselves, for the planet. If you follow me, right, you all know I'm all spiritual, y'all. Y'all know this. So here in the month of February, I want to talk about love, baby. Let's talk about love. And, first, as I also put out their content, there are all forms of love. There's various forms of love and the way that it's expressed. And that's the thing. Love is expressed in so many different ways, from the smallest little detail to the biggest gesture. And that's what we want to look out for. We want to understand love. The thing is with love is that we are born into this world, and all that we know of this world is what we learned from our parents, from our culture, from our communities, from our neighborhoods, from the people around us. And that's where we know of love. And sometimes, many of us aren't as fortunate to have, good examples of love at home, or healthy love at that, And we come from, again, generations of a lot of trauma and a lot of definition in those ways. And so it really is standing on the pillars of all of that we're bringing into it, and including like how to learn to learn to receive and give love. And we learn that with our primary caregivers. And if that is, and somehow, we go through attachments, right? Attachment styles. If we get into that, now we're not getting into all the details, but, personality types and how parent and child interact, what's going on there with the parents, how capable are they, or at what level. And, not to bring in all that jargon, but, love is learned. How to receive and give love is learned. That's why we have to go all the way to ourselves. We have to start with the highest of the highest, the foundation, the roof, the most vital, the most necessary of them all, the most abundant of them all, the most reliable, dependable of them all, everlasting of them all. Self-love. Because you are born into this world alone. As the soul that you are, we are all part of something, but you in this journey are with yourself, and yourself is who you have to love the most. The way that you love yourself, right? That saying, in order to know love, you have to love yourself first. Why is that important? Well, because you set the tone. You are the one that projects and say, this is how I see my value and how I need to be treated. That's why you need to have and embrace self-love. So what is self-love? What is self-love? Self-love is being to know yourself, to express yourself, right? This is me, baby. Like, look at me. Like, yes, my hair is curly, it's up. You know what I'm saying? I got to wash it so it's cute. I like big accessories, okay? I like a little flair, but I'm a smart cookie, right? I'm a smart cookie. This is me and how I express myself and all the way. And that's love, understanding and accepting yourself. See, nobody is perfect. Perfection does not exist. It does not exist. If we are seeking perfection, we are already doomed for disappointment because it does not exist. So we must know ourselves. We all have flaws. We must accept our flaws. We must accept ourselves wholeheartedly accept who we are, the good, the bad, the in-between. When we make mistakes, forgive ourselves, give ourselves grace. Be hard on ourselves when we need to and say, hey Mo, you effing up. Get on up. We have to be able to tell ourselves these things. We have to be honest. We have to look ourselves in the eye and say, I know that this is true about me. I can understand what I contribute to it may projecting or seeming some other way and how I can make that adjustment. We have to take that accountability. Yes, because every other person is perceiving and interpreting in their own way based on their own experiences. They don't know your story. They don't see things your way. They're not going to understand it in that way. Right? So, self-love is to know yourself, to share yourself, right? And express yourself, who you are. And that comes in, here we go. The top 5 essential ways to show love on yourself. Okay, here we go. Number 1, conserving your energy. Know who and what to give your energy to and what not to give your energy to. I call it the mind your business. Mind your business. Is this my business? Does this pertain to me? How does this impact or affect me? And that is my response. That's how I would treat it. Anyone need help? I am happy to assist. Right? But conserve your energy. Know what to say yes and no to. Know what to get yourself involved in and not. Know that if somebody is bringing anger or an argument, it takes 2. You don't have to engage. Easier said than done, I know. But can be done. Conserving your energy. Treating yourself like you want to be treated. Like that Miley Cyrus cover. No, I ain't trying to promote nobody, but I'm just saying that's all you know. I could buy myself flowers. Exactly, okay? Do all the things that you like to do for yourself that you want to receive from others. Take yourself out so others know, oh, she likes to be taken out. Let me take her out, right? Have some relaxation, some alone time. Balance self-care. People know, oh, she's taking a minute, right? Doing the things that you enjoy. Right? You're able to do that. Treat yourself like you want to be treated. Talk to yourself. Self-talk. Number 1. Would you be talking to someone else this way? Your best friend? Your child? Your parent? Your client? Would you speak to them in that way? Most likely not. We have a lot of self-negative talk, most of us. No, how you talk to yourself. Talk to yourself the way you like to be talked to. Want others to talk to you. Talk to others. Right? Do that to yourself as well. You're the type of person that likes to make everybody comfortable. It's like, oh, make sure is the heating right? Is the lighting right? Do you need anything? Are you thirsty? Are you this? Are you that? How can I make you comfortable? How can you make you comfortable? What do you need? Do you need a pair of socks? Are you feeling cold? Do you need some chapstick because you're feeling a little chapped? What do you need? How can you make yourself comfortable? Are you in a uneasy situation? How can you make yourself comfortable? Right? Thinking about those things. Treating yourself how you want to be treated. Because others will follow. Others will follow. You're setting the standards and they know, oh, she doesn't like that. Or, yeah, she's cool with that. And they'll start to know, right? They're cool with that. Talk about myself. Right? Doing the things that bring you joy. Engage as much as possible in the things that bring you joy. Whatever it is, from the smallest thing to like putting, whipped cream in your coffee to like the biggest thing. Engage in the things that bring you joy. Things that bring you laughter for sure. Watching a funny movie, watching a funny show, being with friends and family, decorating, painting, dancing, singing, all the things that bring you joy. Engage in as much as possible in those things. Especially when you need them most, when you're feeling down. Engage in them as much as possible throughout the day, throughout the week, so it does maintain and uplift your spirits. Okay? So doing things that bring you joy definitely is another way to love on yourself. This is a big one, guys. This is boundaries. Boundaries, good Lord. And boundaries also goes into whole layers and stuff like that and categories on what boundaries mean. But essentially, boundaries mean, not accepting the things that you're uncomfortable with and being able to express, right, that you're not comfortable with that and saying no. Boundaries can come from saying no to something, from like maybe you don't feel up to it, like you haven't slept, you have to go sleep, like whatever the case is, or there's an inconvenience that is just going to put you out. Overextending yourself, that's boundaries. Not overextending yourself, making sure that, sure, you can help people, you can do a favor, you can do all that stuff, but don't overextend yourself. Not where you're putting yourself in the situation that's so uncomfortable that now you're angry or resentful or whatever, right? That's on you. So don't overextend yourself. Have boundaries. What you accept and what you don't accept. Mothers, parents, I don't accept my children to curse at me. Or I do. Okay, right? What do you accept? Do you accept somebody to curse at you? To, raise their voice, raise their hands, right? What do you accept? All very important. Boundaries. And all the ways that we can do boundaries. Like having a self-care routine, having an alone time, and people respecting that. Right? Understanding that that's what you need. And people respecting that. Right? Having boundaries. What you're not comfortable with. Okay, now this doesn't mean that everything has to happen the way that you want it. That's not boundaries. Okay, that's not boundaries. You wanting to have things go exactly how you planned it is not having boundaries, right? Boundaries is saying, this is where I draw the line. It makes me too uncomfortable. This is not something that I want to engage in, right? Okay, so meeting your own needs is the other one. Number 4, meeting your own needs. This is, okay, listen. I don't know if any of you guys know Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you don't, check it out. It has some essential information. But we all have needs, right? There's a series of needs that we have in order to feel self-actualized and self-fulfilled. Okay, mentally. That's relationships, career, feeling like, we have shelter, we have safety. It's a series of needs that we need to have. We need to get really good, really, really, really good at being able to detect our needs in the moment. Even if it's like, oh, whatever it is you're venting and you're scared, it's like, I just need you to listen to me. That's my need right now. I just need a hug. I just need the comfort right now, right? On being able to identify your need, especially when we're unhappy, like what is not being met, right? Is it connection? Is it feeling attractive? Right? Talking about love. Is it that my partner doesn't pay attention to me? Or we've fallen into a routine or a rut, right? What do I need? I need a little excitement. I need a little pursuit. How do we do that? What do we do? Get a little lingerie, get a little day, get a little this going. Like, let's think all this, Now, again, we have some deeper issues in the relationship, right? We got to address those too. But if it just takes a little, let's shake things up, right? What is my need? Being able to really identify your need. Right now, I need to be heard. Right now, I need to be seen. Right now, I need to be comforted. Right now, I just need to feel safe. Right now, I just want to be held. Right now, I just want to feel loved. Right? What is your need? And being able to meet it. And we meet our needs in so many different ways. A really common misconception that leads to a lot of strife is that we can have our needs met by one single person, like our partner. And that just cannot be. We are responsible for our own needs. Our partners are not responsible for our needs. Yes, they are there to support us, to give and fulfill certain parts of those needs, right? Like the connection, the comfort, the safety, right? The love, the affection, all those things. Absolutely. But it is our responsibility to meet our needs. So we must know what it is that we need. Right? Do you need validation? Do you need to feel safe? Do you need just to feel heard? Do you need to feel seen? Do you need to feel loved? Do you need me to, what is it? What is the need? So understanding that and being able to meet that through a diverse forms of ways, right? So you need connection, contact friends. You need somebody to listen to, and your partner isn't the best at that. Find somebody that you can talk to, right? Get a therapist or a coach. Hello, right? Do things like that. What is the need, right? That person may not be fulfilling. Obviously, the things that they should be fulfilling, they should be, right? Like intimacy, right? That you have to fix with your partner. But what other things? Boredom, wanting to feel creative, wanting to have your own thing, wanting to feel accomplished, right? What's going on there? You got to assess that. And the last one is knowing your worth and value. This is the ways to love on yourself. Why? Because you will not take less than you deserve. Because you say, no, that is not the frequency I'm vibing on. Maybe I used to be angry, but I'm not angry anymore. Maybe I used to complain about everything, but I'm a lot more grateful today. Right? I'm not vibing there anymore. And I know that how I want to project myself, how I want to contribute to the world and others, and this is what it is. This is what I have to give. This is the love I have to give. All right, guys. So I hope this helps. The top 5 essential ways to love on yourself, okay? And understand what self-love is, okay? And that's conserving your energy, treating yourself like you want to be treated, doing the things that bring you joy, boundaries, meeting your own needs, and knowing and choosing your worth and value. All right, I hope that this helps. And as always, I am here. I hope that this ignites you in love and loving yourself and incorporating on your day-to-day weekly schedule ways that you can love on yourself, or things, that you can do, and start assessing and start asking yourself these questions. How I can do more of this on my daily life. You already know. I love you. And we are in the month of love. Love, love, love. Together we rise. Thank you.